Hello, Matt G for IYT here. Today we're looking at the full license block examination, number 1, version 1.6, and we've reached question 46, which reads, advice for radio amateurs on mobile installations is in the A. Ofcom's UK Code of Practice for the installation of mobile radio and related ancillary equipment in land-based vehicles, B. Post Office Communication Services UK Code of Practice for the installation of mobile radio and related ancillary equipment in land-based vehicles, C. Federation of Communication Services UK Code of Practice for the installation of mobile radio and related ancillary equipment in aircraft, or D. Federation of Communication Services UK Code of Practice for the installation of mobile radio and related ancillary equipment in land-based vehicles. So let's work through these answers, and we've got to begin with option A, Ofcom's UK Code of Practice for the installation of mobile radio and related ancillary equipment in land-based vehicles. And while Ofcom is the UK's communications regulator, they don't actually publish a specific code of practice or any regulations around mobile installations. The expectation from them is that it's done to a high standard, but there's no specific guidance from them about that, so we can strike that out. And we've got option B, the Post Office Communication Services UK Code of Practice for the same. For similar reasons, we can strike this one out actually, because the Post Office historically was involved in what Ofcom now does, and as the GPO, but again they don't publish any specific code of practice for installation for mobile installations, and they're not actually involved in the regulation anymore, because that's what Ofcom does. Option C, Federation of Communication Services UK Code of Practice for the installation of mobile radio and related ancillary equipment in aircraft. Well, I think that's the dead giveaway for that one, because we're not specifically talking about aircraft. We're talking about mobile installation, and that generally refers to a land-based mobile installation. And that leaves us with option D, Federation of Communication Services UK Code of Practice for the installation of mobile radio and related ancillary equipment in land-based vehicles. Option D. And if we flip over to the full license manual, again in the EMC chapter, there is a section here on EMC in vehicles, and it does specifically mention that more detailed guidance on installation is contained in the Federation of Communication Services UK Code of Practice for the installation of mobile radio and related ancillary equipment in land-based vehicles, and that specifically is FCS 1362, which is the specific guidance we should be following for our mobile installations. And if we skip down to the answers, we can see that, of course, for question 46 is in fact option D. Thank you very much. I'll catch you for the next one.